Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
Now, embracing acting, how did your parents take it, considering the fact that at that time when you started, the major professions or the preferred professions were medicine, law, engineering, accounting, and co. How were you able to convince your parents, to allow you to go study theater arts at the University of Port Harcourt?
It was not easy, especially with my father. A normal conservative Igbo man from Anambra State, and then he was working with then it used to be PWD, Public Works Department, which they now changed to Ministry of Works, which I don't know what they are doing. Well, I don't know what they are doing, which works they are doing now, but that's a story for another day. But so for my father, it wasn't something that you have to go and do. Look for something else to do and all that. And but I persisted. I was doing it on the side, on the quiet side. But before you know it, I started doing things on TV and on radio. I also had to get my mother to be on my side in that regard. I managed to convince my mother that, look, this is a noble profession. Those who appear on TV, especially like newscasters and all that, they are people's children or wives or husbands or daughters and all that. So there's nothing bad in me appearing on TV. So, and doing that. So from my mother, I think my father began to soften. And then I got admission and went to do theater arts. Now, interesting thing is that years later, when I became very popular, they benefited from my popularity. And sometimes my parents would say, oh, we went to so and so place, and how do they know that we're your parents? Immediately we came in, they say, that's Bob Manuel's parents. Bring chair for them. What will you eat? They'll take they give them VIP treatment. So that's why I say today, let people allow their children's talents to grow. You never can tell where it will take you.
Yes. What role changed your life and your career and everything? One role, the role that did the magic for you.
It's difficult because all roles are played. One will dovetail into another. But let me just say that being in Checkmate was a game changer for me. Being in Checkmate, because I was doing Checkmate before living in bondage.
Yeah.
Again, now being in living in bondage also now paved way for some other roles. But I can also tell you something in terms of what I consider as some of my high points. When I began to anchor Gold Ultimate Search in 2007, it was a game changer. It was challenging for me because I wasn't the first person that started it. I didn't start in season 1 or season 2 or season 3. I started in season 4 in 2007. But guess what? Today, as it stands today, I'm the longest anchor person for Gold Ultimate Search. 5 years, non-stop. And there people were able to see the other side of my artistry, that apart from the normal scripting for movies, Gold Ultimate Search was a reality show, which means that things were happening right there as you go along, and you need to be in charge of the situation for you to be able to anchor it effectively. And I did that longer than any other person that got it. So to answer you, not one role changed my career. Each role was adding to things I was doing.
Okay. All right. So of all the roles that you have played in your entire career, which one is your favorite of all the roles? I know that you tell me that you like all of them. Which one do you really? Which one tripped you the most, and why?
I won't even tell you I like all of them. There are roles you don't like, but you play them because you want the challenge there. Don't forget that I'm a trained artist. Let me tell you something. There was a movie I did, very wicked character. I've forgotten the title now. In fact, that was when special effects were beginning to come in new. I was in that movie with Zach Orji. I think we were half brothers or so. You know, I had to accept to do the role because of how wicked that character was. That tells you my mindset. I needed to play something different, you know. So I cannot stay here and tell you, oh, this is the role that I like best, because each of them comes with their own challenge too. Each of them. And I don't give half measures. I will play it to the best of my ability. Now, the answer to this question, I think it should be posed to my fans. Maybe you should go to Facebook and ask people. I've done so much. I've done so much. Even if I have to say that, I've done so much as a movie person that if I begin to say this is the one I feel, I may be wrong. Let the world judge me. Let the world say this is the one we put it make a poll. Make a poll of it. Let's even use it as a poll. For this my 60th birthday. Let your audience, your public, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to anywhere. Ask people to now give you feedback of all the films they've watched of Manuel. Which one do they think is his best or most challenging and all that? Let me even know. Let me get a feedback. Let me even know what people think of my artistry.
Okay.
So note it down in your paper now that we are going to make a call for people all over the world that know Bob Manuel to say the film they know. In fact, maybe we'll get a company to sponsor it. So we are going to get a prize.
Okay. I'm going to take up that challenge. Now, any actor,
maybe their bank will sponsor it.
No problem. Any actor who wants to last long on the scene, just like you, what must the person do?
Discipline, hard work, and being true to the profession. Those are the things. Don't do things because others are doing. Today, in the Nigerian entertainment industry, in Nollywood, people can tell you, this is who Bob Manuel is. I'm a core professional. I don't give half measures. And for each role I play, I give it my best shot. It's consistency.
Okay. Finally, and as a veteran in the industry, what will be your take on Nollywood? What is your candid assessment of what we are celebrating today as Nollywood? Let's round up on that.
Nollywood, by now, one expected to be greater than what it is at the moment. Unfortunately, the full potential of Nollywood is not being realized. A lot of unprofessional activities are going on. A lot of half-baked practitioners have invaded the industry. A lot of what Olarotimi would describe as fly-by-night moonshiners are occupying a lot of space. Really, poor professionals should step forward and take back Nollywood. That's what I think it is, so that we can realize the full potential of what this industry has to do. It's not where it should be, and we need to take back the industry and put it where it ought to be.